As people grow older, relationships naturally evolve. But what happens when, after many years of marriage, a wife begins to feel emotionally distant from her husband? How does a woman who once felt deeply connected to her partner slowly lose that sense of closeness and affection? This is a situation many couples experience, yet few openly discuss. The gradual fading of emotional connection, the small changes in behavior, and the quiet frustration that builds over time rarely happen suddenly. Instead, they develop through years of unmet emotional needs, unspoken feelings, and moments that go unnoticed. It's not always about falling out of love. Often it's about realizing what love should feel like and recognizing when it no longer does. In many cases, the reasons are surprisingly practical. Let's explore why some women, as they age, begin to feel differently about their husbands and what can still be done to rebuild the bond before it's too late. Emotional responsibility becomes exhausting. For years, many women carry the emotional weight of the marriage. They remember important dates, organize family events, manage appointments, and keep the household running smoothly. Over time, this invisible labor becomes overwhelming. The painful reality is that many husbands don't even notice how much their wives are doing. Women begin to feel like they're holding the entire relationship together while their partners simply benefit from it. This imbalance slowly drains emotional energy and connection. 2. Deep conversations disappear. In the early stages of a relationship, couples talk with curiosity and excitement. They share dreams, feelings, and personal thoughts. But as time passes, meaningful conversations often fade. Communication becomes routine or minimal. Without emotional depth, a woman can start to feel unseen and unimportant. Emotional closeness matters just as much as physical companionship, and when it's missing, distance grows. 3. Household duties never seem to end. Even today, women still handle most of the housework in many marriages, including well into their later years. Over time, the constant responsibility becomes exhausting. Small frustrations like dirty dishes or unfinished chores slowly turn into resentment. A woman may begin to wonder why the burden always falls on her shoulders. 4. She grows, but he stays the same. As women move through different stages of life, many begin to look for new experiences and personal growth. They develop fresh goals, discover new interests, and feel a stronger desire to explore the world around them. Some want to travel, learn new skills, or simply experience life in a deeper and more meaningful way. Aging doesn't stop their growth. In many cases, it encourages them to become more curious, confident, and self-aware. However, not every partner grows at the same pace. While she is changing and evolving, her husband may remain comfortable with old routines and familiar habits. He may be less interested in trying new things, reflecting on personal growth, or stepping outside his comfort zone. Over time, this difference can start to create emotional distance between them. When one partner continues to grow while the other stays the same, the relationship can begin to feel unbalanced. Conversations may feel repetitive, shared interests may fade, and emotional connection can weaken. A woman may start to feel like she is outgrowing the marriage itself. Feeling stuck in a relationship that no longer evolves can leave her feeling disconnected from her partner and unsure about the future. 5. Intimacy fades. True intimacy is about much more than physical closeness. It's about feeling emotionally connected, understood, and genuinely valued by your partner. It's the sense that someone still sees you, desires you, and cares about your inner world. Over time, intimacy can fade when couples stop sharing their feelings, stop expressing affection, and stop making each other feel special. As the years pass, routines often replace romance. Compliments become rare, meaningful conversations grow shorter, and small gestures of affection slowly disappear. A woman may begin to feel like she is no longer truly noticed by her husband, not as a partner, not as a woman, and not as an individual with emotional needs. When emotional closeness fades, the impact can be deeply personal. A woman may start to feel undesired, unappreciated, or taken for granted. Even if she still cares for her husband, the lack of connection can cause her to pull away emotionally. This withdrawal isn't always intentional. It's often a way to protect herself from feeling invisible or unloved in a relationship that once felt warm and fulfilling. 6. Retirement brings unexpected tension. Retirement is often imagined as a peaceful and joyful chapter of life, a time to relax, travel, and finally enjoy the freedom that comes after decades of hard work. Many couples look forward to spending more time together and living at a slower, more comfortable pace. However, for many marriages, retirement brings unexpected stress instead of peace. Some men struggle to adjust to life without a job. Work once gave them structure, purpose, and daily routine. When that disappears, they may feel lost or unsure of what to do with their time. Without clear hobbies, goals, or social connections, some men begin to rely heavily on their wives for companionship, entertainment, and emotional support. They may expect their partner to fill the empty space left by their career, often without realizing how demanding that can be. For women who have spent decades managing households, raising families, and carrying emotional responsibilities, this sudden shift can feel overwhelming. Instead of enjoying their own freedom, they may feel like they've taken on a new role, one that leaves little room for their personal needs. What was supposed to feel like liberation can start to feel restrictive. Over time, this imbalance can lead to quiet resentment, emotional fatigue, and a growing sense of frustration within the relationship. She feels unheard and unappreciated. One of the most painful experiences in a marriage isn't constant arguments, it's feeling invisible. When a woman feels like her thoughts, feelings, and concerns no longer matter, the emotional damage can be deep and lasting. After years of supporting the family emotionally, many women reach a point where they feel their voices are no longer being truly heard. They express their worries, share their feelings, and try to communicate, but their husbands may listen without understanding or respond without empathy. Being ignored doesn't always happen loudly. Sometimes it's in the small moments, when her opinions are brushed aside, when her feelings aren't acknowledged, or when meaningful conversations are avoided. Over time, this creates emotional distance. A woman doesn't need grand gestures or dramatic displays of affection. What she truly needs is respect, understanding, and emotional validation. She needs to know that her thoughts still matter and that she is valued as a person, not just as a partner. When that sense of appreciation disappears, connection slowly fades, and when emotional connection fades, even long marriages can begin to feel lonely. 8. She realizes life is short. As people age, they become more aware of time. They lose loved ones, attend more funerals, and reflect on their future. Many women begin asking themselves, am I happy? Do I feel loved? Is this how I want to spend my remaining years? If the answers are disappointing, they may quietly pull away, not out of anger, but to protect their own well-being. Final thoughts. Love rarely disappears in a single moment. It fades through years of feeling unheard, unsupported, and emotionally alone. But it doesn't have to end this way. Love is a choice. Just as it can fade, it can also be rebuilt. For husbands, when was the last time you truly listened to your wife? When did you last show appreciation for who she is, not just what she does? For wives, is there still space to reconnect if both partners are willing to try? It's about choosing each other again and again, even as life changes you. Love doesn't disappear with age, it disappears when we stop nurturing it.